Hey guys, good morning, and sorry the camera's so close, I literally have no room in my car. So today is another trip. I've literally just woken up and got ready. I packed all my stuff yesterday. I am off to Greenlight now, meeting up with some people on the way to Greenlight. So I'm pretty sure I'm meeting up with Rich Fox and Jamie FYD to convoy to Greenlight as they're coming up from the Isle of Wight, and then they'll be obviously coming up like past me, so just might as well just go off as a group. Right now I'm in my car, about to set off, gonna meet up with those guys, gonna go to Essex, gonna meet up with those guys, and from there we're gonna sort everything out, sort out what we're doing, film some bits, and then start on our journey. So this is £1,000 convertible car challenge, I believe, from my knowledge at the moment, before getting there and sorting out all the details. £1,000 car challenge from their offices in Essex to Land's End, with some things on the way, challenges and other bits. I'm not going to spoil that for you because that's if you watch the video, but yeah, that is what's happening, and I'm really excited. I'm the cameraman, but I love it. That's my involvement, but I do really enjoy it, and I'm really thankful to actually be a part of the whole thing. So I'm going to get cracking. I've got to get off, got to get some fuel before I leave, and probably some snacks as well, just for the journey. I will go and meet the others and head up to Greenlight. I don't know when I'm going to film next, so I'll just pick the camera up here and there, and hopefully that gives you guys a good representation of the behind the scenes on the weekend and what's to come. So yeah, on to the next bit. Jamie and Rich, take us through your MG.
So here it is, the big G.
The big G
Spot.
Yeah.
It's a P-registered MGF with 1.8 litre engine in it. It's like 100 and I want to say it's like 130 brake horsepower. It was when it came out. Rich is going to tell you about this front end, because this is a front end of just genius.
Well, this was your magic cutting the hole there.
Yeah,
You found the intercooler.
Yeah.
And it fits perfect, as you see.
It does fit actually perfect. We did trim a lot around stuff, but as you can see, it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes, that is an intercooler on a rear or mid-engined car,
and obviously we need bonnet vents to cool the engine in the back.
Which is in the back. We do at the moment. I will say now, we do wish that this actually did something to the car, because it is slightly overheated.
Yes.
We don't worry about stuff like that though. The splitter is of course wooden, because it's a touring car.
It's held on by a fence post which is treated, so that's good.
It shouldn't get, although it's going to get wet, it shouldn't actually destroy itself.
No, it's on there solid.
You could stand on that, but
I don't want to try it, but
I plead you not to.
Custom green light indicators.
So when they flash, they say green light. Canards, tinted lights with eyebrows.
Make it sassy.
Make it sassy. Now, what we actually went for on the wrap and the colour, why it went grey, is because there's a X-Power MG TF, I think it is. Yeah. So the facelift one of these. So we sort of went for that X-Power-esque idea. I think that was
similar if you look at it.
Yeah, so Google that, or insert picture here if the editor wants to insert a picture here. But yeah, that's the whole idea. It is a tribute, I'm going to say.
Yes.
Tribute to that car. Coming down, Rich came up with these lovely stripes, which just
to break down the grey.
It breaks down the grey.
Perfect paint job.
Yeah, so the paint job, this side is BMW graphite grey.
Graphite grey.
And then that side's Ford
magnetic
grey, mainly because Halfords didn't have enough paint for the whole car, so we'd halved it. Wheels, now these are the standard wheels on standard ride height, because we like comfort in that sense, but Rich came out with these beautiful eBay Bolton arches.
£17 from eBay.
£17.
Very good.
Think about that. Yeah. Coming down the side, this is probably one of our favourite mods, I'd say, mate. This is a drain pipe. Literally, you had this ready to go at your place, and you were going to put it on your actual extension, but you didn't.
Yeah, no.
We've attached it to the MGF instead. Yeah. I think it works, if I'm quite honest.
Very well.
I think it looks pretty
very
good.
Need for Speed.
Yes. Need for Speed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it helps with the aero of the car on the motorway because it is a bit floaty. We don't worry about stuff like that.
Added runs.
Added runs,
It's good.
mainly because, zoom in on this part,
This is my side. I sprayed this side.
I will point out we did actually do quite a good job, didn't we?
You did a better job than me.
So we did a good job until we lacquered it very quickly,
Yeah, that's
and
accurate.
it ran
Yeah.
the living hell out of the paint that we just put on. We don't worry about that. It was done though. More striping because Rich is a professional striper. Rear wide arches. The best part, and I would say the most effective part, and not necessarily the cheapest, but this was £170 through eBay.
Took a week to find this on eBay. but
Yeah,
we got there in
it
the end.
took ages, but look at that. It's just so cool. I'm not going to say it's aerodynamically capable of doing anything, but it's definitely there.
This side wobbles, doesn't it?
Yeah, look at that wobble on that. It's very, very bad. We might tighten this up in a minute just in case.
Yeah. Is it loose then?
It might have undone itself on the way here. We don't know yet. If we come in, we signed it because, you know, Carroll Shelby back in the 60s, 70s,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
throughout his era, would have signed his beautiful artwork.
Adds value.
It's just a good time. Coming round to the back, we have tinted and evil eye
Just random
looking rear bits.
we had left over.
With some, basically that's just like, we'll put that on
we
there.
need to show them the engine.
We need to show you
This
the
is
engine.
the best bit.
We need
innit?
to show you the engine.
engine mods.
I will point out that the key, when you put it in ignition, there isn't really a sequence for the immobiliser, it just sort of goes off when it fancies.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Now the pièce de résistance of what we are doing is in here. Now this is an Airfield off my 106 GTI. It's held together with a bit of wood and cable ties. There's a bit of drain in there as well, just to
drain
prop it
pipe.
up together. This is where most of the water came out a couple of hours ago. And as
of
you can
bottles.
see, it's decorated the engine with
Snow. Snow foam.
residue of what was in there at the time. So that's cool. We have a few more water bottles, but we'll shut that
Just
because
in case.
we don't want to
Just
show
in
that
case.
part. It's absolutely mint, this car, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Steering wheel.
inside, steering wheel. Let's show you guys the steering wheel because
That was needed.
this is the only thing we've done in the car inside, but this is the best part of the inside, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I will point out it's changed the colour of my hands very quickly. But yeah, genuine eBay OMP steering wheel.
How much that cost? Like 48.
It was 48 quid.
Yeah.
The reason we did that is because the standard steering wheel was so big.
It was on your legs.
And I couldn't drive it with the standard steering wheel on. So, as a car in total,
We
I
did
think
well.
we're happy. This was British Racing Green at one point as well.
Yeah, I can't see that.
because-
There's the green there.
Although we liked the green, it was very, very bad at
We
the same
need to
time.
modernise the car a little bit
Yeah,
more.
that's it. Other things to point out is it's got 68,000 miles. I think at 70,000 miles you do actually lose a head gasket in this, so
Days
that's
are
on
numbered.
its way.
Days are
Yeah,
numbered.
days are numbered, and the roof is actually in pretty good condition.
A
we
few
have-
holes, but
Yeah, it's a few holes, but
it's
I mean, it's just a
okay.
used car.
So
isn't it?
we're safe.
Other than that, we're happy.
Brilliant.
It's a
We're
race
very
car,
happy
isn't it?
with this.
It's the gentleman racer everybody wants.
We win.
Yeah, yeah.
win.
We win on stupid style points, I think. Hopefully, anyway. We're on eBay. Fluffy dice. Because why wouldn't you have fluffy dice on?
Yeah.
You know.
All right, Lee, take us through your MX-5.
So this is a Mark 1, I think it's a 1.8. I think it's a 1.8 Mark 1 Unos. Import. Even got right-handed indicators so you know it's an import. Which also means, pretty think it means, it's got an LSD. It feels like it's got an LSD. I don't know how I'd know that, but it feels like it's got an LSD. Greenlight insurance. It came with the bumper. It came with these god-awful wheels. We were going to paint them black, but we don't want to be like that guy painting in the rain. Actually, fun story, it came satin black. We painted the whole car last night. There's the remnants of a spray booth. It was totally cling filmed all the way around. On the last coat it started raining. That thunderstorm that was happening the other night, that started when we was painting. So if you come to the roof's over here. It's almost got a bubbly effect. So I spent all the morning wet sanding the whole car, so it's a little bit better. It's very greasy at the minute. That's just because we've used some waterless wash and wax, which makes it very, very, very waxy. We forgot to mask off the exhaust, but that's fine, it'll melt. What else have we done? It was so low when we bought it, it just scraped on everything. I jacked the car up and the springs had like no preload on them whatsoever. So we've raised it. It doesn't look like we've raised it, but trust me, that is raised. Actually, I raised it both and had to drop the rear left side because the rear left side was way higher than the rear right, even though they had the exact same measurements. No idea why. So this one's quite stiff, but this one should be quite a lot softer. Not sure why, but that's what we have to do to make it look nice. What else have we done? We put new brakes in, PBS pads. Obviously, I always ask PBS, the best pads out there, in my opinion. So we got PBS pads definitely on the front. Some of the pads that came are on the rear. Our calipers may have been seized on the back, so instead of properly fixing it, we just put a one PBS pad in and then a thin one. But we'll run over that, that's fine. As you see, we still got greasy windows from the paint. We've done, actually let's open the bonnet. We have done a full silicone hose kit from Stony Racing, so shout out to them. We've done an oil change, we have freshed out all the coolant, spark plugs, because we're the only people that service. They've also got a new filter on there from Ram Air, because the one on there was very questionable. Although it's still in a pretty questionable location, whatever. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so we got some last minute bits going on here. The MR2 is now finished. Like before, the car from Jamie and Rich is over there behind me. Over here, we've now got the MX-5, and I'll show you guys that in a second. The Saab is over there in the background, just having some like final stickers and stuff being done to it. So it's all coming together, and we should be on the road very soon, or starting this video off very soon. I will link the full Greenlight video down in the description. But quickly, I'll give you a brief overview. I know everyone's going to do their little interviews on their cars and stuff, but I'm going to just go through some of the cars very quickly. So this is Lee and Ad's MX-5. It come with the bumper. I think he said it's a Mark II. It's an import. Literally, this was all sprayed last night in the remnants of this spray booth. It's all right. So they've got that. It was lower than it is now, but they've raised it up a little bit, but you can't really tell because it's still really, really low. So that's what they're driving. It did have a hardtop on it, which is over there, but obviously that's against the rules of this challenge. Jamie and Rich's MG overheated on the way here. I don't know how much hope I have for this thing, but I mean it does look, I would say, the coolest out of all of them. So if I was going to give points to these cars, I would probably say that this is the coolest looking car, and not just because of the big wing, but it just does look cool. The MR2 struggled to start earlier, but actually it goes fine now. Literally it's just been finished. The white wheels, red calipers, seems really nice, and I did have a little bit of a sit in it, and I see the appeal of having like one of these sort of cars, you know, like low down convertible roadsters. Like, they are pretty cool, and it would be nice in the summer. Last of all, we've got the Saab over here. It's all good. So it sounds alright. It's had an exhaust system, map. But did you say bumper delete?
Muffler delete.
Oh, muffler delete. Yeah. It's got a remap, induction from Ram Air. I would say out of all of them, it's probably the most luxurious and seems the most reliable at the moment. Like, definitely most luxurious. It's got the leather seats, electric roof, all the gadgets that some of these just don't have. But anyway, gonna finish off the last few bits here at Greenlight, clear up all our stuff, film what we need to film for the beginning, and then we'll be on the road. I'm in the van just like last time for the Nürburgring trip, being driven, sticking my head out the window, getting some nice rolling shots, so looking forward to that. And yeah, should be a good fun trip, I hope, and we've definitely got a lot coming, so please just keep watching and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Right, so we're off. As far as the petrol station, you've got Ad and Lee in their MX-5. You've got Jamie and Rich with their, oh god, I can't even remember, MG, that's it. Will and Will are over there. Oh yeah, Saab lads are over there as well. So this is the part where we all fill up, including us in the van, literally fill it to the brim, and hopefully they don't need to fill up again. To be fair, it's not a problem for us because we're not part of the challenge. So we're in the van and we just don't really care about fuel. Jamie's driving. I've got Jamie here next to me. Do you want to be on camera?
Yeah, I've done that.
This is Jamie, everyone.
You right?
Last challenge, I had someone called Jamie driving me. This time it's a different Jamie. So yeah, I might drive on the way back, but I am on the insurance if I need to drive at any point. Here we are.
Full tank, yeah?
Ready to fill up. After this, we'll be back on the road.
This is not good for this car.
Stopping, boxing. Yeah. Let's not stop, please. Come on. Come on, traffic. Right.
If we can all get a move on, that'd be mid.
There you go. Smells like it's overheating.
Go!
Smells a bit hot.
I might turn it off in a minute.
Hey guys, so yeah, finally made it at the hotel. Currently in Exeter, so today I don't think went quite as planned. We did plan on meeting at Greenlight for between 3 and 3:30 and leaving just after then, but there was a lot still going on, still people working on their cars, still stuff we needed to clear up and sort out, so didn't quite leave when we expected. I think it was getting close to 7 when we recorded the intro to leaving, and then after that obviously we went and got fuel and then started the road trip with a stop along the way. So yeah, it got a little bit late. Anyway, this is my room. I have 2 beds. I'll show you. It's my room. I've got 2 beds. I've just got all my crap there. Got this nice little shower toilet area. I'm only going to get that in a hotel. I've also got a door which I imagine leads to the room next to mine. So yeah, I should probably keep the noise down in here. Not that I'm going to be noisy, but just even recording this video might make a little bit of noise, or if I use the kettle or something, I don't know, considering it's 12:30. But yeah, tomorrow we've got the challenges at the Airfield. I must say, actually, like, all the cars are doing quite well at the moment. They've all still got a lot of fuel. Surprisingly, there wasn't much rain at all. Literally, it just spat for a small amount of time, so everyone's kept their roof down. They might have been a little bit chilly, but the guys in the sub have had the heating on, heated seats, so I'm sure they've been absolutely loving it. And that, to be honest, on the longer journeys looked the most comfortable. You can see with the MG and the MX-5, literally every bump in the road the car absolutely goes. So, and I think the MX-5 would be the worst for comfort, and the Saab being the best. MR2 probably being the second best, but I've not really seen too much of it as they've been way out in front the whole time. So mainly in the van and following the MX-5 or the MG. So they're the ones that I've seen the most of. But yeah, that's my evaluation so far. On speed, the MG and the Saab are pretty neck and neck, surprisingly, considering the Saab has had a remap as well. Supposed remap. But yeah, no, it's pretty neck and neck, so it should be really interesting tomorrow. For loudest, the MX-5 is definitely, like, you can hear that through the van, past the music, and like, I don't know, like a mile down the road, it's so loud. So definitely get that, the loudest goes to the MX-5. Otherwise, I don't think there's much for me to say right now, apart from, yeah, it was a good journey. Everyone kept their roof off, so everyone's sort of tied in that challenge. Everyone's still got loads of fuel. I think the Saab might be winning. They've still got like almost a full tank. So Saab might be winning that challenge so far, but we'll see how things go, because obviously it might change tomorrow. You never know. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to the airfield and doing bits there. I'm not sure what else is planned. And then eventually going all the way to Land's End. Yeah, but for now I'm going to get some sleep because I am tired. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning when we wake up and we start a new day. Yeah. Okay, good morning guys. So yeah, we've all just woken up, had our breakfast to go. Everyone is ready and up behind me now. Today, like I said last night, we're off to the airfield. Got some bits to do there. I think we're all pretty excited and looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get the drone out, get some nice drone footage. And I need to get some cinematics of the cars and everything. All the other bits will be on the main Greenlight video, so do please go and check that out, because I'm sure there's a lot of fun things on there. And yeah, so far the trip's going really well, so just looking forward to seeing what these cars are like on the airfield. I think there's something else going on the airfield that day, like, I don't know, drifting or whatever they do. They do sort of like experience days there. So there is something else going on, but we have like a good chunk of the airfield to mess around and play around with. Yeah, I think everyone's just getting ready to go. Guys are there with their Saab, the MR2, MX-5, and of course the MG on the end. So everyone's still here, everyone's still going. Just got to get myself in the van and get back on the road. Okay guys, take us through what you've got and what you've done to it.
So this is our beautiful car for the challenge, our Saab 9.3 Hero. Unfortunately, because we have 3 people, we have to get extra 2 seats in the back, so we've had to go quite large, but we're happy with our purchase. So we've made a few subtle changes on the outside. We've got our painted black wheels. They were silver when we got them, and Neil did a fantastic job spraying them with Plasti Dip. Yep, Neil. So I think they've come out pretty well, to be honest. Under the bonnet, what we've done under here, boys. So we've got a map from Carlton Noob Tune up in Nottinghamshire. So supposedly it's taken our car, we posted the ECU off, that's taken our car from 150 stock, I think, to 230 brake. So hopefully quite a big difference, and hopefully it gets there and back safely. New spark plugs, new recirc valve, new vac lines. We did order a new coil pack, but I don't think that's going to make it here in time for the challenge, unfortunately. So we're going to have to just run with the old one. What else have we done here? Oh, back box off the exhaust. So we've been a bit clever here because obviously we've got to sell this car after we finish the challenge. So we don't want to ruin it, basically. So Richard did a really good job of cutting or not cutting actually, but taking the back box off the exhaust so we get some sound without breaking it. So we can put it back together again afterwards. I was going to say if, but when Sven, as we've named her, gets us back safely from the challenge. Induction kit. So Ram Air very kindly gave us an induction kit for the car. They don't make a kit for this particular model, so we had to get a universal one and fit it on there with some strapping. But I think that's about it. I forgot a really important thing. Really important thing. Our racing stripes. These had about 3 or 4 brake horsepower per stripe.
So IKEA graphics.
And obviously at the back here, and it even goes down. And this is really pleasing when you're driving, and you can see in the rearview mirror, it's perfect little Viper stripes.
And I think we're the only car that can make a turbo noise.
We are the only car that makes that. Yeah. Listen to it. So it's quite obvious we've got the best car here. So kitted out inside as well. And this is 18 years old. This car's got 100,000 miles on the clock, and everything works. Heated seats, the aircon, the radio, the roof is perfect, and it's immaculate when it goes up. As Neil's going to show us.
Is it comfort and performance?
It's so comfy. It's so comfy. This can compete with a lot of cars of today, I think. Look at that.
It wouldn't win any races.
No. Neil, have you broken your car?
It says soft top error.
Yes. Perfect. That's a smart way to end the video. Cut.
Right, so a quick update in the van. We are currently stuck in traffic. We tried to avoid it, we're going through a small town, but that seemed even worse. We've joined the main road again. Lisa's interrupting now on the walkie-talkie. So basically, it's really warm, actually, and very sunny down here. The MG obviously on the way to Greenlight on Friday overheated it just before the Dartford crossing. It wasn't like warm like it is now, but just the stop-start traffic, it was just overheating. And we've hit that same problem now, so they've literally just pulled over. There was actually like steam coming from the car, so it's definitely warm. We're planning to pull over at a garage just about a mile up the road. I think they need some fuel in the MX-5 anyway as well. So yeah, hopefully the MG reaches there. Hopefully this traffic isn't too bad for so long. We're still on our way to the airfield. I think it says we're gonna be there around 12:30, but obviously we probably won't make it at that time because the MG will need time to cool down as well. So yeah, it's not great right now. I think the MG will make it there. Just it's this stop-start traffic just makes it overheat. Once it's on the open road, it's absolutely fine. I don't think their temperature gauge is working because it still says that it's probably like freezing cold and it's not a temperature. So obviously that's a lie. But yeah, the traffic, you guys can see, it's pretty horrendous. We're literally just in the van. I need to take my jumper off, to be honest. It's too hot for a jumper right now. Otherwise, yeah, everything's going alright. The other cars seem okay. When we pulled over earlier, the MR2 was a little bit hot, but I don't know if that's a problem or not yet. It's not broken down, so not a problem as of yet. But yeah, we're going to go check on the MG when it pulls into the petrol station, and they're going to get some fuel in the MX-5.
So, yeah, we had a water fight. And then the car decided to join in and disperse all of its water down here, and it should just fall out.
We did chuck some water at it, but it didn't work.
Yeah, but 10 minutes later,
Fine.
she's mint. Don't worry about it.
And you're officially second place in the fuel challenge.
Second place on.
Second place in the fuel challenge. They've already fueled up.
That might be because we turned it off so many times in traffic. We haven't been idling anyway, just turn it off and coast. Yeah, so it's fine. It's all right. It needs a bit of time, you know. Just think about not over.
We need to get some antifreeze.
Get too hot. Yeah, we need some proper.
Last time we didn't skip a beat after antifreeze, so we might have to-
It's lasted a day with the antifreeze in, or you know whatever we put in it, and it lasts probably half a day with water in it.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Okay, so we're almost done at the airfield now. Behind me, over there, we've got a bit of drifting going on. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, we're almost done at the airfield. I think we were meant to be going to Land's End tomorrow on the Sunday, but we might just do it today because it's only about an hour drive away from the airfield here. It's been really fun being here and just messing around in the cars and all sorts. So been absolutely loving that. I don't know what else to say. It's been really fun actually, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place here. The scenery is absolutely stunning. So it's been really good. It's been really, really good. I don't know what else to say. It's been a lot of fun. I've been out in the MR2. I've been out in the MX-5. Not going out in the MG as that just seems to overheat all the time, and I reckon that is probably going to struggle to make it back. We'll see how it goes really. I think they also hit a few problems in the Saab as well. You know, all these cars have been put through their paces today, so it's not surprised that something could potentially go wrong, especially, you know, they've got a bit of age on them. They were really cheap, you know, all under £1,000. So they've done well, and we've all had fun in them, so I'd say that's a win. And yeah, it's just been really enjoyable. Okay, so plan is probably head to Land's End. Hopefully get my drone out there if I can. It'd be really nice to get those shots and just the scenery and everything, so hopefully that all goes to plan and we can do that. The weather is absolutely beautiful still, so hopefully it stays that way. I don't know what else to say, guys. gonna head that way and go from there. A bit more driving. Hopefully see if we all make it in what state, basically. Yeah, awesome. If you I'll just do a quick update on where we are with the challenges. The MR2 was the fastest in the drag race. I think the MX5 with Lee driving was the quickest in the handling test. The brake test, I'm not too sure who won the brake test actually. I think it wasn't the MX5. I want to say it was the MG, but it'll be on the main video so you guys can see for yourself on that one. What are the tests? Fuel challenge, MX5 lost, and I think the Saab won on that. Is that right? Did the Saab... What? Who won the...
Saab won the fuel challenge.
Saab won the fuel challenge. Who won the brake test?
The MR2.
Okay, the MR2 won the brake test. I was thinking it was the
MR2 that won the brake. Saab won the brake.
Okay, so the Saab won the brake test, and it's won the fuel test. Definitely didn't win the speed one.
Was the fastest.
Yeah, MR2 was the fastest, and the MX5 was the quickest on
And the MX5 was the best on the handling.
Yeah. So that's the update on the challenges so far. Most broken down is definitely the MG, because that keeps overheating, like you should see from the videos. Anyway, gonna hit the road in a minute, so we're gonna carry on towards Land's End. Well, guys, what can I say? I'm here at Land's End, finally. Thought we'd rather stay out late tonight, get this done, and then have plenty of time tomorrow, because so far we've literally been late leaving every time, so, and late getting places. So yeah, we're gonna leave ourselves plenty of time tomorrow to look at Cheddar Gorge, take the cars there. But yeah, so Land's End, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've never been here before, and I'm really glad that I'm here now because it is absolutely beautiful. The weather has been amazing. I don't know if you can see, but I'm really red. My legs are also very sunburned. I don't know how well this is coming out on camera, but yeah, or you can see that. Yeah, so I've caught the sun today massively, but do you know what? It's worth it because it's been an absolutely cracking day. All the cars made it, even the MG, although it did arrive with steam flowing out the back. So admittedly it was a poor arrival, but an arrival nonetheless. So everyone made it. I think everyone's had a good time. And yeah, cracking day. Now just enjoy the beautiful scenery of Land's End and the cars that have brought us all this way.
Good morning, it's the third and final day. It's not actually raining as of yet, but we're gonna get some breakfast and drive home. We're not out of the woods yet. If you remember on our last video when we went to Germany, our Saxo, we thought we was on the home straight in Belgium, cruising the motorway, boom, bonnet flew up, basically wrote the car off. So we're hopefully, well, it might be good for the video, but we're hoping that's not gonna happen today. Yesterday the car's got quite a bit of a hammering, so a few of the cars have created some issues since then. The Mazda quite a few. We're going to go and ask the teams of what they're actually worried about, if they're actually going to make it home. Okay, so it's only about 200 miles to get home. So the Saab.
How are we doing? We're doing alright. We've got no problems apart from the steering knock.
The steering lock?
Knock.
Oh, knock.
It's not really a problem though. It works.
It does work.
It just doesn't sound like it probably should.
When you turn it at slow speed, bang bang,
Yeah.
bang bang.
It
but
did
other
have
than
an original knock, but then after yesterday at the airfield, we hooned around quite a lot at the
Yes.
end, and now it does it a lot both ways.
So I remember you saying that you had a multiple engine misfire
that-
yesterday.
we still have that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's
Oh, so that.
But we've cleared the codes, it's fine.
And has it come back up?
No, it hasn't. No, it's just I cleared it.
No, it's not come back up.
I think it is still misfiring, but there's no engine
Yeah,
light.
we
So
get- we get an
all's
idle
well.
misfire.
if you have the aircon on, it's fine. If you turn it off, it tries to stall. And it idles on 3 cylinders. That's about it.
We need
So
to
are you confident you're going to make it home?
Yeah,
Yeah, very
100%.
confident.
Yeah.
Very confident.
Very
Yeah,
confident.
Okay.
It's a motorway muncher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Adam, do you want to update us on the Mazda situation?
Yeah, we can both update us on the Mazda
Okay.
situation. So, tyres we've ordered this morning.
Yeah, for some reason, both of our rear tyres were low after we left the airfield, for some reason. Then our windscreen wipers stopped working,
And headlights.
and our headlights stopped working, but we fixed that, luckily, because it was dark.
Roof come up.
Our roof come up on the motorway.
Yeah. Other than that, she's running alright.
Other than that, she's running all right. That's about it, isn't
It
it?
is for us, yeah.
So we're going to get some new tyres, some quick fit.
New tyres. Yeah, and then we're
How confident were we of it making it home?
1,000 times, definitely. Making it home. No, it's making it home.
You're 100%
All day
confident.
that is making it home, yeah.
Hold the roof on the way home.
Yeah, he actually had to hold the roof for about 30
The only
minutes
car
last
that's
night.
not going to make it back is the one that you're going to next.
The one that we're going to next. Right, Rich and Jamie, come hither.
Hello.
Right, so you had a fun day today in the airfield.
Yeah, that was a good
Brilliant,
laugh. We
yes.
like that.
Did it take?
Nice.
So what's happened from the car because of that? Is that all right?
Yeah, it's
No.
fine, mate.
No, yeah,
Is it?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
there's nothing in the boot.
So what was that? Was it water? And
It's
Come
10
this way.
litres. We're thirsty, so we have about 10 litres of water.
what was the oil that was in
We're
the
not
water?
hiding it at all, but
Yeah.
we might have some
No, no, no.
supplies just
No.
in case.
There's none
Just
of
in
that.
case.
None of that. No.
What's that?
We might have put some of
Oh,
this in as
screaming.
well. Long life. That's just got
Scream
water
wash.
in
Oh,
it.
that's
That's
just
just got
water.
water in it. Long life engine coolant for the trip home. I've just topped her up as well because although we put coolant in last night, it's already gone.
How much coolant is it going through?
Oh, some an hour.
Did it go overnight?
We drove here last night comfortably in the cold and it's still done it.
Now, I've mentioned it a few times, but you seem to ignore it every time I've said it. There was oil in the water on the floor. So.
I'm gonna say that was just washing the engine block down
Yeah,
from
I
previous
would say that.
oil spillage from things that might have happened before.
We can't even check the
Yeah.
oil. You can't reach it. So
But at the end of the day, it's going to start, so it's fine. You
Right.
just leave it to cool down. She's mint.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
I mean,
So-
cut that out. Cut that out.
So how confident are you it's going to make it home?
100%
Yeah,
got enough
very
water.
confident.
It was just-
Stop-start technique.
right, what we're doing is stop, start at any traffic, just turn it off.
Yeah.
It'll start back up. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But you've got to get back to the Essex and then go back to the Isle of Wight.
well, yeah. I mean, like that's. We're not worried about that now. We're just worried about it starting in a minute and then getting to the next destination, and then we'll see what happens
Take
from
one
there.
step at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one step at a
you
time at
sound
the moment.
100% confident,
Yes,
guys.
we
So
are.
good luck. Right, Will and Will.
Yep.
Update on the car.
It's perfect.
It's-
Yeah, well, basically, this is the view of winning.
This is okay.
This is what it looks like. Winning looks like
With
this.
its 0 issues.
Yeah, we didn't
It's
break anything.
One stuff is good in fuel.
Never not started.
The roof works perfect. Everything's good about it.
Roof didn't come up on the motorway.
Yeah.
Used the least fuel.
Yeah.
The fast run handling track until he cheated.
Yeah. The
Um,
brakes are really good. We
yeah,
came
the brakes are
second in
good,
that
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
We won the drag race.
Yeah, by a mile. Fastest
So
car by
as
a
of now,
mile.
you are winning the whole trip.
I'd say so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
you
we're
are
still-
winning.
As long as they drive off with their roof up, I think we are.
Oh, so you guys are still
We're
in.
still in
You're
the
still in the
roof
roof
challenge.
challenge.
Yeah, we're still
Okay.
in.
So they're still fighting for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point for the roof challenge.
Because that point could be all it takes
Yeah,
between
well,
winning
yeah.
and losing, so we're not risking it.
because we haven't done the maths.
So
It
I've
takes-
had to ask everyone. So we'll ask you. How confident are you going to make it home?
Oh, 100%. I'd bet money on it. I would bet my car on it.
I'd bet like maybe like a tenner on it. I wouldn't bet like big money.
It's a Toyota. It does not run.
That's correct. Toyota is a bulletproof.
It'll make it. It could make it on less cylinders than it's got. 100%.
Great car. I'd buy one.
I'll have to agree with you on that one.
And actually, it's got better during the trip. Because
Oh,
it was
so-
really floaty on the way down.
And it's stiffened up, is
It's-
it?
it has
It's
actually got
proper
better.
stiffened up.
Yeah.
It's like
Actually,
a different car.
weirdly has got better.
It has. It's very weird. So after we've done the challenges, the
Yeah.
car now drives better.
Yeah.
So we feel like we should
Just
get more
settle
points.
in, weren't it?
So I definitely should have beaten you.
No. I was a good 7 seconds, 6
No, you
seconds in
weren't.
front of yes.
It was
I had
literally
44 seconds and the next winner was 50. So
You cheated.
say that as you want. I'm the best driver here. So what did he say? What did he say?
Well, you cheated. You made the course.
So we're gonna try and quickly quickly fix our windscreen wipers because it does look like it's gonna rain, and hopefully we all make it home.